started Baja to change the image of then Trenton State College because we were just a little school on the East Coast. So I thought I could expand that even further if I went even further. And I was interested in both cars and boats, so why not? It started in 1999. I first started talking about starting a team at about 1994 when the event started. I didn't get students interested until 1999. We went to Milwaukee on Lake Michigan when we dropped a custom bolt into the water. We only had one, so we held one of the team members by his feet as he went looking for it. And everybody laughed at that, but the guy didn't drown.
So I got involved on Solar Splash originally as a freshman. Dr. Asper, who is an advisor for this project, was a professor for one of my freshman classes, creative design, and he just asked the class if there are any underclassmen who wanted to become involved with the senior project. So I was really intrigued and eager to get some hands-on experience with an engineering project. So I ended up being a volunteer my freshman year, and then I was a volunteer for my sophomore and junior years as well.
They told me about this really cool project that focused on solar-powered boats, and one day I just stopped by the shop and actively got involved. More involved my sophomore year when we designed and built the hull of the boat and the hull that we're using now at competition.
I think the biggest challenges this team faced this year was due to COVID. Especially the first semester, a lot of our meetings and collaboration was over Zoom, which was really hard, especially because that first semester we were in the design process of our project. So that was really difficult because we couldn't even see the boat. We were just working from home. Luckily, second semester, by the time we were manufacturing, we were able to be in the shop more frequently. But I think that was the biggest challenge we had this year, but luckily we were able to work through it.
This project timeline was actually focused around our senior project schedule. All 4 of the members this year are seniors at TCNJ. So we've been focusing on meeting all of the goals and objectives for our senior project, and then focusing on competition.
Overall, the team goals this year were to reimagine and re-implement designs that were in the 2019-2020 team that didn't get to see competition. This included redesigning the telemetry system, redesigning the electrical to better improve the power transfer system, and to also help include and better the weight distribution system.
I think this project's really taught me a lot of manufacturing and design skills and how to design for manufacture. I think through our work in the lab and working on the machines, it's really taught me a lot of interesting setups and interesting ways to manufacture something. There's not always one way to do it, and only one way can make it right, or there can be 8 ways to do it right. And I think it just really taught me that there's multiple ways to do it.
So as a mechanical engineer, a lot of times you don't get an opportunity to evaluate electrical systems or software or any programming, and this project has actually allowed me a lot of opportunities to learn some programming in LabVIEW and in MATLAB, as well as Arduino.
Some recommendations I have for the future team, one simply being underclassmen help is always greatly appreciated. Due to COVID this year, we were unable to really gain the help and experience of these underclassmen like Lauren and myself joined at a younger age in our college experience here. Another thing would probably be getting a new hull or creating a new hull. A big thing is our boat is a large boat. It's made out of all wood and a lot of fiberglass. So a lighter hull would definitely benefit the team for either next year or the following year to then incorporate new systems and to achieve a greater speed and a better efficiency of both the motors and the propellers as a whole.
Well, I think the boat's biggest advantage is going to be the stability of our base. So our craft is a lot wider than others. So we have a lot more ability to put it really into turns and really kind of get it in there on the slalom, as well as a lot of stability within the endurance. We also have a lot of stability within our systems, so that we have a pretty reliable electrical system, and our steering system works phenomenally. And I think that just is going to allow us to get a really constant pace out there and hopefully finish strong.
I would expect them to perform very, very well, based upon the interest and the time that they spent on this. There's no reason why they couldn't win it.
I think the most valuable thing this project has taught me is how to work on a team. Our team was pretty big this year. We had our 4 members, our 3 advisors, and then we also worked with a machinist throughout the year. And we all had different perspectives and knowledge and opinions on how this project was going to go. And I think, it was really important and valuable to learn how to use everyone's strengths to create a successful project and learning how to collaborate together.
There's 4 great minds within this team alone, and we all have different thoughts and different thought processes. So the ability to take each individual's life story kind of and their experiences and then tweak them into our project to then benefit us as a team and grow, and to include those thoughts and not to let a single voice go unheard, it has been like a major benefit to this team as a whole.